Good morning. I had a download this morning at like 3 in the morning, and I realized I'm addicted to my phone, and it doesn't make me feel good. I don't like feeling like I have to be reliant on anything, any substance, person, object, idea. And I've been off Instagram for 2.5 weeks now, almost 3 weeks. And I had a download, and the download was like, you need to remove all distractions at this time. So I got out of meditation 10 minutes ago, and I got downloads being like, just be conscious of what you're tuning into and ask yourself if it feels good, if it feels like it's helping you be a better version of yourself. YouTube's been like my new thing that I just instantly click on. So I'm not gonna be mindless anymore. I'm really gonna be conscious of what is the purpose of doing this. And yes, there is a time to just chill and have fun, but for me right now in quarantine, that's gonna be playing Donkey Kong on Super Nintendo. Oh yeah, we're going old school. In my gym, and I'm so excited. It comes with a mirror. I got the weights set up. I do have rings that I'm gonna hang up there. It already comes up with the connection to hang them up, and I'm super jazzed about it. Today I am starting my Dopamine Detox, meaning I don't have Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Hinge, the dating app, pretty much anything that triggers the dopamine release of seeing notifications and clicking onto the next thing mindlessly, gone. So I'm gonna be just focused and present and conscious of what I'm doing and what feels good and what doesn't feel good without the distractions. And I'm so excited. Yeah. Oh yeah, and I'm doing a detox or a fast today. I had water and coffee, but that's it. I don't think I'm gonna eat all day. I think we underestimate the fact that humans can go without food for longer than we think. And the more fat that you have, the longer you can go by using the fat as fuel. The body is so amazing. So yeah, I'm gonna fast today with an intention, and the intention is just becoming clear of what I need to be more conscious of and work on more, like my shadow, and just realizing what I should focus on to progressively move forward. But mostly it's shadow work. I've been doing a lot of shadow work and embracing the shadow, come shadow, teach me shadow, show me shadow, so I can be more aware of what I need to work on and recognize in order to grow. Because we are here to grow. Because if we're not growing, we're feeling anxiety and we're feeling depressed, because we're here to evolve and shift and be badass humans. So, all right, I'm gonna do a little workout and maybe I'll record it for you guys. This is my ultimate quickie workout where it takes 20 minutes max. And I do use the weights, the ball. So if you don't know how to use a ball, I don't recommend trying to throw weights around, but I will teach you guys one day. Yeah, okay, here we go. I love you. Deadlifts is a great way to correct your posture It's working all the muscles, if you're doing it correctly. It's working all the muscles that you need to keep strong in order to keep yourself upright. So if you are always on your phone or typing, you want to do some deadlifts because it corrects you and gets you upright. And then it boosts your confidence because when you're standing nice and tall and your chest and your heart chakra is open, then you feel really powerful. So deadlifts is it's an OG for a big reason, you know? Also, when I'm lifting or going to the gym, I use weights as like cardio, or I'll jump rope, or I'll sprint up hills, but I'm not much of like a treadmill chick. I'm just not, it bores me to tears. And if I am, I'm typically putting on full incline, and I'm like, just going until I'm like sweating. When you sweat, you're detoxing old energy out of your body. And it keeps you looking young, you know? Hot yoga, anyone? Bikram? So I wear sweats is what I'm saying. When I go to the gym, I wear sweats and sometimes my hood will be on. Just so I'm like sweating as much as I can. I'm taking the opportunity to use this time to sweat, you know? Okay, I kind of am getting really close to wanting to die. And if you guys train with me in the future, I will always push you to the point to where you want to die. Because when you choose consciously to die a little every day, that's when you start to become strong. That's when you start to become elevated and hitting new levels and peaks. Because if you play it safe and comfortable, that's not growth. That's not challenging yourself. We are so powerful and strong, we have to show ourselves what we're really made of. So die a little every day. Do something you don't want to do every day and show yourself that you can do it, and you'll walk out more strong and powerful and confident and courageous, you know? Is, like I said, it's working your whole body, but your core is always being worked. This is always being engaged the whole time you're lifting. Doing any kind of lift, your core is always engaged. So, like when I was crossfitting and lifting a lot, my core was so beautiful and strong and just defined six-pack. And yeah, and it's fun. It's fun lifting weights, so you're pretty much getting a six-pack by having fun. If it's fun to you, it's fun for me. It's all about having fun, right? Okay, my phone died, but I finished the reps. Oh, that's the workout for the day. Sweating my ass off. Feels so good. And that's all for right now. I love you. Die a little daily. Hey you guys, okay, so I just wanted to give you an update on the dopamine detox. Obviously too much of anything is bad, but especially when it's triggering your adrenal glands and it's triggering your cortisol. What it does to the body is it's basically putting your body in fight or flight mode, and that's the mode where you're running from a bear or you're running from a rapist or killer, like, you just have to act quick. So every time we are like going on Facebook or Instagram, you might notice that when you put down the phone or you get off the app, you feel short of breath and you might feel anxiety, and you just might feel like not grounded in yourself and where you're at. So the dopamine detox is changing my life in the sense that I'm more rooted and grounded in who I am and in my body and what I'm feeling and sensing. I'm not distracting myself and getting these hits of dopamine that's keeping me distracted from myself, the thing that matters most. Like my inner God is actually, I'm giving it attention, I'm going into myself, and I just feel tuned in. Also, focusing more on my goals. It's like, instead of me giving energy to Facebook, to Instagram, to YouTube, to Twitter, and then trying to progress as a human, now that those distractions are gone, it's like my squirt gun is able to just shoot directly at the goal. Pew! Like superpower hit. Instead of being dispersed like this and getting nowhere, I'm just boom, 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 boom. So that's been feeling awesome. My anxiety has decreased. Just tuning into what I'm actually feeling is huge, because I think it's so easy to tap out of what you're feeling, but if you don't know what you're feeling, then you can't set boundaries, and if you can't set boundaries, then you're constantly going to be disappointed with things that happen in your external environment. So that's been a game changer. And yeah, I just feel so present. I just feel like I'm constantly living in a state of good intentions and gratitude and awareness, and shutting down these distractions and letting my cortisol and my adrenal glands just like chill out instead of them always being high. Like it was so crazy when I first started this whole thing. I would just go to my phone and I would just click on Instagram, even though that's not why I got my phone out. It's just instinct. I would just instinctively do that, and that scared me. That's like, holy crap, this thing has such a tie on me and such a pull on me, and it's almost like I'm a prisoner to this app. I'm a prisoner to this vortex, and once I go into that vortex, it's like I can't choose what I'm seeing. People are only posting certain things. It's almost like a huge facade, and then that becomes our reality, and we're all wondering why we're sick and having anxiety and depression. I think we can stop wondering why, you know? So yeah, even just the thought of getting back on Instagram and Facebook right now gives me the worst anxiety. I feel so good being off of it. I've been reading a lot more. I've been journaling a lot more, just being present with my family and just being present in general. So dopamine detox, I see why it's all the hype these days, because we as a conscious collective are now on a quest to heal and to find balance, and the problem with the dopamine hits is that's in the masculine energy. That's super yang energy. You have the yin yang, and the yin is feminine and the yang is masculine, and so we've just been in the masculine of like, I need a hit of dopamine, I need to see what's going on, I need a da-da-da. But when we just pull back and relax and we become present, we are then in the yin, we are then in the divine feminine. And right now we are achieving a state of more feminine, and that's why the dopamine detox is all the hype, because we are now bringing the awareness back to ourselves, back to what matters, back to the source of where the healing really begins and where the healing is supposed to be. If we aren't tuned into the foods we're eating and how it's affecting us, and we're just kind of zombies and doing things mindlessly and just always on these apps, it's killing society, it's killing the planet, because we're supposed to be intentional beings. We're supposed to know why we're doing what we're doing, why we're hanging out with the people that we're hanging out with, why we are going to this job every day, why are we doing the things that we are doing. And we cannot figure that out if we're constantly moving and like distracting ourselves. That can only be done when you retreat into yourself and you just relax and you be present and you just be, don't do anything, you know. So that's my conclusion. I'm feeling good. I'll let you guys know when I am back on Instagram, because I actually did a lot of lives and stories and whatnot. XO Joe Bright, if you want to follow me there. But yeah, spring is in the air. I just had my birthday. Happy 28. Woo! Yeah, and the earth is healing. We are healing, and it feels good. Renewal. I love it. I love you. I love me. I love everything. I love everyone. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful for my health. I'm so grateful for my friends and the family, and for the trees, and for nature, and for this car. And I'm grateful for the abundance that I have, and for the genetics that I have, and for the opportunity to grow and learn from life. This is a blessing. Life is a blessing, for an opportunity for me to grow into my highest, most badass version. And so I truly do love you, and I will talk to you guys soon.